Did he?
That's still up in the air. No one knows.
Muggsy Hobart or whatever
Well,
the chess guy's name is.
speaking of chess and one move in front of the other, we're going to start. I've already started recording, but it's all the moves ahead. And with that, we're going to get into Hot D,
Mm-hmm.
House of the Dragon.
Brought to you by Dunkaroos.
Oh, perfect. Brought to you by Dunkaroos
Mm-hmm.
and StreamYard.
Who's Dunkaroo?
So,
You don't know what Dunkaroos are?
The little cookies and icing.
That sounds good.
And you
so
dunk.
Aru.
what do you guys think of the
Real,
storyline?
real
So,
kangaroo and everybody.
let's everybody update you on where we are. I've seen 1 through 4.
I've seen every episode.
You've seen every episode.
I've seen every episode. And
I've seen
I
episode
know
4.
a bit about the history because I have been
finalized it.
listening to House of Dragon. Or
I-
Fire and Blood.
I also know how this show's gonna end.
I've played a lot of Elden Ring. Does that?
Dude, do you
What?
actually play Elden Ring?
Yeah, dude, all the time.
That game is sick.
It's the best. It's the best game of all time.
Dude, I did a level
And
1 run and I beat it level 1.
Guys, let's try to focus up.
Yeah.
This is Luke's career here. Okay, it's important, and that's really hard to do.
And I hit Diamond 2 in Valorant this week.
Okay.
Oh, cool. Oh, we should play Valorant together. Dude.
Our viewers aren't going to enjoy this.
Well, Luke's will.
Yeah,
He doesn't even invite them to our podcast.
I do. I link it every time.
he does.
I don't believe it.
Well,
How would you know?
every
You're
other
not in the-
time. Every other time.
You're not. You're not in the Discord. How would you know? Don't let Dad in the Discord.
I wouldn't. He would probably just say mean things.
Yeah.
Like that.
So, what do you guys think of the storyline? So it's so weird. You guys know how the story's supposed to end?
Yeah. I can tell you too.
Well, no.
Well-
So what's interesting about Fire and
Not a spoiler
Blood?
cast.
One second.
Joffrey actually spoils it in Game of Thrones. So
So what's interesting about Fire and Blood, which is the text, is it's actually kind of more like a gossip column than it is like a formal text. It's a maester who has collected a history of the Targaryen dynasty, but based on like third party observations or like, so people will say like, oh, so and so died, and there's a couple different versions of what people saw happen.
Oh, so it's like a game of telephone.
Yeah, it is. But
Oh,
what makes
fuck.
it really interesting then
it's like
for
that one movie.
read the book and then or who are watching the movies is
Rashomon.
we have hints of what might happen. We have things we think we know, but really this is the definitive truth.
What we're watching is the definitive truth.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Okay. I like that. I can
Mhm.
appreciate that.
So
Okay.
neither Luke and I are truly totally spoiled.
Okay. So, well, I'd rather not know that. I mean, I didn't know anything in the Game of Thrones series. So, yeah, I like my ignorance in these types of shows.
If you watch Game of Thrones, they tell you what happened.
But he doesn't remember. So
I don't.
and I don't either.
But what do you think of the plot line, the dragons, the animation, the sets, the costumes, all that?
Everything's Game of Thrones regarding set
I'll be right
and
back. I'm so sorry.
costumes and animation. Everything is top of the line, in my opinion.
The only I think you and I already talked about this, Luke. I wish it had its own theme.
I personally think the other theme's fine, but
Well, it's not the same series.
it's okay.
Do you know how much that theme probably cost?
Yeah, it was. I don't even know how to say his name, but
George R.R. Martin's got one of those, like, you know, one of those like weird specialty shoes he's probably got to wear in the grave. They don't have time to record another theme song.
All right, whatever. So I guess
Hi, Billy.
that's
I
nice.
guess
My
I
neighbor,
am.
sorry.
I guess I understand that the young female characters are out.
The young ones. What do you
Yeah, that was their last episode.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
The
'cause
one
you
that
told-
you didn't watch.
Yeah, so
There's
there's
a
a
big
time
time skip coming.
jump. Yeah, time
A,
skip.
a Shippuden style time skip? Sweet.
Ship it in style. Time
So-
skip. It's gonna be huge.
I think it's like
Nice.
3-4 years or something like that. Maybe even like
Cool.
6.
Whoa.
Because I think this next episode, Rhaenyra is gonna have kids.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's what I
Wow.
got. Oh, also we're gonna see the second biggest dragon ever.
Really?
Yes.
Ever.
It's gonna be really cool. I wish we could see Balerion, but unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to see Balerion. So I'll settle for a second. Biggest dragon.
What did I miss?
Well, talking about the time skip next episode.
Oh yeah,
The ship it in style time.
I'm really excited for the
Tonight.
time jump. Like I'm ready to like get going.
wait, is it a time skip or a time jump?
I call it a time jump.
It's more like a time hop.
It's 10 years.
Oh. Let's call it a hop, skip, and a jump.
Well, I think what we saw a hop was between episode 1 and episode 2.
That's true.
And then a skip was episode 2 to episodes like 3, basically. And then another hop between episode 3 to episode 4.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because they had
I
like
agree.
2 or 3 kids in it.
Mhm. So there's not a ton of consistency in the time jumps or the time shifts.
So how do we want to move forward in terms of discussing these? We're going to go, it seems a little interesting that you and Luke, Eliza, you and Luke know what's happening. Hey, Chuck.
Chuck has also seen all episodes of Hot D.
Oh, he should
Yeah, he's
join.
more valuable than you right now, Dad.
I guess.
I think breaking it so much is happening in these episodes
Yeah,
that I think it merits like an episode by episode breakdown.
I agree. So starting next week, we'll go episode by episode, and then we'll add, and we're gonna make it. You guys want to keep with making it a separate podcast or tying it on to the movie podcast?
Separate.
I agree.
I think separate because
Yeah.
people probably don't want to listen to our whole training day situation just to get to Hot D. You know
Hot
what I
D.
mean?
Nobody
agree.
wants.
They want to listen to our training day. They just want that hot D.
Hot D.
If I know anything about Hot D, people want it now.
Oh my god,
Immediately.
piping Hot D.
Piping Hot D. Right out of the oven D.
Yeah, I
Scalding
don't
D.
want old like leftover refrigerated D.
Cold
Oh,
D.
no.
Who amongst us does?
Yeah,
So,
sounds
all right.
awful.
I will get caught up. I will have a lot more free time. I've been studying for my insurance brokerage exam, so I've
And that-
been
Is priority
Jam-packed.
number 1. Priority
prior
number
numero uno.
Yeah, and next week should be good for another. Does this 2:00, 1:00, and noon work for you guys?
works
I
great for
thought-
me.
I thought this was the regular time, which is why I suggested it. But I
I thought
but it
Eliza
works good
suggested
for
it.
me.
It was an hour earlier, but
Get
your
I,
kids
out.
I personally
You
don't.
want to go back to 3, 2, and 1?
I kind of like doing it a little bit earlier in the day.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's my two. That's my two.
I mean, as long as I'm not on call and not having if I'm on call and there's a possibility of working, I'll just let you know when I can't do it. But yeah,
Now we could just
early,
do it later in the day though, right?
maybe, yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, all good.
Well, let's just keep it. I like this time.
Yeah, I did too. It was
'Cause
good.
It's nice. I can get up. You still have time to watch the movie if you really need to.
Yeah.
But also you have like enough day to like go around and it's like, yeah. So let's do that. And then are we going to do a recap at all of the first 5 episodes? Or are we just going to jump into doing episode 6?
I think we're gonna do episode 6 because I don't know if there's much value that of doing the other episodes because all that's already been covered 100 times somewhere on the internet. Nobody's gonna tune in for that. Well,
Which
nobody's
is-
gonna tune in for
Well,
anything.
people
but-
aren't willing to listen to us talk about that, then they're not going to. Why would they care more about us picking up mid-season?
Yeah.
Dude, we gotta coordinate this stuff ahead of time,
Yeah, not live on the air.
or catch it really late.
No,
right?
I like
'Cause,
it. I
imagine-
like it live on the air. It's more organic. I'm sorry, Luke. I keep talking over you.
No, it's all good. Imagine if we were like, yo, True Detective. We've just found out about True Detective.
What about live? What about live streaming and watching it?
I feel like I would not be. Oh, we could do that. I don't even know.
I feel
I don't
like
think that's mine.
there's a chance you guys would suck the fun clean out of my hockey watching experience. Because
I don't-
really like this show. So like the idea
I
of
don't-
watching the show I love so much and having we can't say the peanut gallery. And having the
Good
old
catch.
men from the Muppets
Oh,
in the box just chirping at the show I love, that does not sound fun to me. But I think doing a live reaction, like if we all watched it at the same time, got online after we watched it,
And then cut it up into
and said like,
highlights.
"Hey, instant reactions."
But we can't. I
That's
don't think we.
that's
I don't
using
think
the
we
old
can.
coconut.
I don't think we can do that because we can't stream it. The whole episode. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure
Wait.
I can. I got HBO Max on my computer.
No,
So I
but
have to-
you legally
that's
you
a-
cannot stream the whole
a
episode.
licensing issue.
But
this
what
is the
we're
kid that's
saying-
willing to give me his like AMC.
Dad, lock it
Whoa.
up. Whatever
Whoa,
you're
whoa.
about to say, don't say it.
Denzel would have capped you so long ago.
Your liability at this point.
I agree.
Now,
I agree.
let me just get myself together.
Hey, where's your name, King
I
Kong?
think we agreed that we're not going to live stream.
Okay. Oh, ever again.
Well, not live stream. We're not going to watch it live together and be talking to each other while we're watching it.
Let's
No,
live
nobody
stream
wants
Blazing
that.
No.
Saddles.
Good God, no.
I just only if we already have attorneys hired and prepared to help us. Like, agreed. I could not. I think Blazing Saddles is one of those movies we just need to watch together in person as a family, not recording it. That's where Blazing Saddles lives. Okay.
Yeah, definitely. And then I
Um,
can.
How about some more beans, Mr. Taggart?
Okay. But now, very quick, Mr. Bean, we could watch as a family and talk
Yeah.
about it on the podcast.
Rowan
Bean.
Atkinson isn't canceled, right?
I don't think so.
He must
No,
be.
he's
Yes.
he's a cherished community, or cherished by the community of the entire earth.
Guys, so just to wrap us up, we'll watch the episodes, then we'll get together and we could do a 30-minute like instant reaction, instant take. Like that's what they
Uh-oh.
do on The Ringer. I love that. And then we
Yeah.
could also do a more like intense breakdown, but I don't think we're actually capable of that. I think more what we're capable of is the instant reactions.
I think so too. I don't think I have a lot of insight to provide into this here. Like I can go, the clothes were nice. I liked that person's
That's all we
hair.
need from you. That's all we need.
I think that's all. I think that's about the bandwidth that I have to be able to.
I don't think we're capable. What do you mean? Are you talking about from a technical perspective? Because I'm sure with Luke's help, we can figure that out.
No, I'm
Every
talking
single
about it. I'm
perspective, we are
talking
not
about
ready.
it like a competency perspective.
It's not
here.
to say we couldn't get there. It's just if we were going to get there, wouldn't we have put in some of the effort to do that already, type of thing?
Yes.
Because I think I've seen a Google Doc sent from Atticus of like how we could organize a podcast with an agenda, or like Luca. I mean, I think we're in it for fun. Let's be real about who we are.
Yeah,
We're
I
in
agree.
it for fun, instant reaction.
I don't think we're capable.
Just calling a spade.
Hey!
What?
That's also problematic.
Yeah,
Eliza.
you
Oh,
can't
it
say
is?
that.
I'll
Yes.
send you the entomology of the phrase.
Oh
It's-
no!
Yeah.
I'm
It's
so
pretty
sorry.
bad. It's pretty bad.
Okay.
Cancelled. Get her out of here.
Oh, and live update, you guys. Rowan Atkinson's is a cancel culture complainer. So
Is he
know.
really? Mm.
yeah, but I mean, every comedian over 40 is, So
What
I'm
about
not
Benny
counting
Hill?
this out. Who's Benny Hill? Is Benny?
Historians trace the origins of the expression to the Greek phrase "to call a fig and a trough a trough." Huh. Okay.
Benny Hill is not canceled, but is dead.
Oh no.
Canceled from beyond the grave.
You just made the
I'm
quote book.
He's officially canceled by the universe.
The big cancellation.
The big cancel.
The big cancel.
Benny Hill is not canceled, but he is dead.
Oh, In the late 1920s, during the Harlem Renaissance, spade began to evolve into code for a black person.
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay.
Yep. Well, we can't post this one. Thanks, Eliza.
Well, that's a good learning lesson.
Well, honestly, say what you will about our ability to review films. We've certainly taught each other a lot about what
That is true.
appropriate and not
Appropriate and what's not,
anymore.
yeah.
no.
I mean, but
No.
sometimes that's like what you need, you know?
Yeah, I agree. Especially
Like if you don't know something is problematic
Yeah, I honestly
and it
had no
seems
idea.
normal to you, it's a very good educational thing to like see it happen unfold live. you know?
Couscous, I'll have
And
you know,
nobody's gonna hate anybody for
I
that.
have been trying to limit my use of the phrase "what a jip."
Hey, thanks, Dad.
Thank you.
It's called progress, man. You know, and it's hard to relearn language.
I'm down to
And,
100 times a day.
That's pretty good. That's about half.
For
of
you.
what
You know what
were,
I've
so-
you know what I've struggled with not saying?
What?
Oh, okay, I was gonna make a joke, but I can't.
We are live.
Can't, 'cause it's
Why don't we
We are live.
end the live so we can talk just freely as a family for a little while?
No,
All right.
I wouldn't have even said it even if we
about
weren't
all the
live. I
horrible
wouldn't have said it
things.
even if we weren't live. I wouldn't have
We'll
said
see
it.
you next
I
week
am-
for Hot
I am
D
screaming.
episode 6.
Piping Hot
Yep.
D episode.